what's up everyone? In this God of War Ragnarok video, I am covering the favour for Vanaheim. I cover every single favour in the game as well as the main quest. If you need help with anything else, all links can be found down below in the video description and pinned comments, so go and check them out. Now, I cover these favours in full. If there's any loot or puzzles, I'm going to cover them as well for you, and I also show you how to unlock the favour. And for the For Vanaheim favour, you can't unlock this until you've got quite far into the game. You need to continue the main quest until you complete the Creatures of Prophecy quest. This quest will end with a cutscene, which you can see now on screen. And at the end of the cutscene, you're going to be in Freya's camp. You need to exit this camp by following Atreus, and you're going to unlock another favour first. So just follow Atreus to the exit of the camp, and you're going to notice like a boar that you got to follow. When you see this interaction, it's going to run away, and this is going to unlock another favour called the Scent of Survival. This has to be completed first before you can unlock for Vanaheim. This is a very straightforward favour. You're going to see the boar's tracks on the sand as you approach your boat, and you just need to interact with it. You then follow these tracks to eventually find the boar. There'll be enemy encounters on the way, but it's not all too difficult. If you do need a guide for this, as I said earlier, it's linked down below in the video description. You can go and find it. And at the end of the Scent for Survival favour, you're going to interact with the boar at the end of a cliff, and you're going to get this like ghost ship out. You'll complete the Scent for Survival favour, and you'll get a cutscene where you get on the boat and you travel a little bit. On your travels, you're going to be attacked and you're going to fall to the ground. You're going to be in a brand new area called the Crater. It is here where we can unlock the For Vanaheim favour. From the area where you drop in, just go to the left and climb up the ledge here. It's the only way that you can go. Go up the steps, there'll be another ledge, and just keep on going around this path, and you're gonna find a Mystic Gateway right in front of you. If for whatever reason you've already done this and you've not explored the crater, you just need to find another Mystic Gateway and fast travel back to Vanaheim. The Mystic Gateway for the crater entrance will be all the way to the north, and as you've not explored it, it'll be covered all in cloud, but you'll still be able to fast travel here. And just left to the Mystic Gateway, you're gonna find this ledge here that you can grapple up. As soon as you grapple up, there is gonna be a cutscene that starts immediately with this dragon. At the end of this cutscene is when the For Vanaheim favour will start. With the favour unlocked, just bring up your map and you'll find a quest marker just north on the map here. You can press triangle to track it and it'll be added to your compass. Now, it has to be nighttime in order to be able to get to the favour and complete it. So as you can see, it's daytime at the minute, so we're just going to drop down this ledge and we're going to head right towards the archers in front of me. Just here though, where there's gas to the right, the poison gas, you will see a red coffin to the left covered in brambles. So collect this as we go. Just use your sigil arrow with Atreus there, and then use your blades of chaos to burn it away and collect your coffin. And from the red coffin, just continue towards those arches. As you drop down this ledge, you will notice some hack silver on the ground, so collect that. With that collected, push through the arches here, and just past the arches, you'll notice this wall to the left that you can grapple up. At the top of the ledge, just go straight ahead. You are going to notice one of these creatures on the left that hide if it sees you, so sort that in a moment to get some extra loot, and just push all the way forward until you come to Brock and his workbench. Great opportunity here to upgrade if you need to. You can loot the blue chest as well for anything that you've missed, and just beyond Brock is this hack silver chest. And then from the hack silver chest, just take the left here, and you'll notice a Mystic Gateway here that you can unlock. So get that unlocked. There'll be an enemy encounter here as well, which is quite difficult because these totems that you can see are going to be keeping them healed. So whichever totem is keeping the enemies healed, just freeze. You can use one of the runic arrows and use your axe to freeze it for longer as well, or freeze multiple, and just deal with the enemies. Once they are dealt with, you'll be able to see the altar up there to change the day into night. But before we do that, there's a little bit more loot in this area that we'll just cover, including this hack silver near the campfire and the rune reed right next to it.
Anything illuminating?
From the rune read as well, if you just look to the right, it's just over where the blue chest was near Brock. Just get your spear out and you'll just be able to see one of these Odin's ravens. Be sure to get that. And also in the area is an Yggdrasil rift. Just head back past the campfire. Go right past the Mystic Gateway, which is down there. And if you just keep on going, you'll notice the Yggdrasil rift just off these two ledges here. Just interact with the rift. And you'll get one of these worms jump out if you've got this favour available. With the worm collected, you can interact with the rift again to get some more loot.
Master Kratos, what an excellent job you've made of it.
I do not need you.
Just 2 more pieces of loot to get before we change day into night. Just climb back up. I missed an item down there, the Mystic Gateway. If we just drop back down here and look to the left, you'll notice a new item in this area. I believe it's only in the crater or the plains area. Just use whatever weapon you want or your spear just to break it. And once that's broke, you're going to get an item off of it that you can use at a secret wishing well. The crystalline shard at the secret wishing well, which is covered in another video in the video description. You basically get free resources. Collect as many of these crystals as you can and then use them at the wishing well for free resources. And finally, just climb back up now and we're going to head over to the altar and we'll just kill that creature which was down below earlier just for some extra loot. So just past the altar here and go to the edge and you'll notice that creature just in the distance there near the bones. So use your axe, you're behind it here so it won't see you, and then kill it. With that dead, you will need to drop down to go and collect the loot. And with all the loot picked up, just head back to the altar. Once at the altar, just interact with it to change the day into night. With it being nighttime now, we can now go and rescue Burger, which is part of the favour. Just head to this Mystic Gateway that we found, and you just want to fast travel back to the other Mystic Gateway where we came into the area with. Just go to Vanaheim, and then the Mystic Gateway we want to go to is the crater entrance. There's so much loot in this region that I could show you, but I'm trying to just stick to the loot that's kind of on track with our quests that we're doing. So we'll keep on covering bits as we go, but do explore this area. There's so much to find. But from the Mystic Gateway, we just want to climb back up this ledge again. This is just where we started the favour to begin with, and now it is nighttime. So if you're already at nighttime when you're starting this favour, you don't need to do what we just did. You can now proceed from here. Now we're going to drop down the ledge this time, but instead of heading right, we're going to head left. There are some enemies about during the night that you can see. You can dodge some of these if you time it well. If not, you might need to fight them. But drop down, head left, and you just want to head over to this torch here. There's some hack silver on the ground, and there's a fork in the path. We can go right or we can go left. For the favour, we do just want to head towards the right path there. But if you go left, you are going to have a boss encounter, which is going to give you a lot of loot. You can only go this way while it's dark, so it's a good way, well, good time to get it out of the way. Now, just collect this hack silver chest on the way. And then with that collected, just jump across here with circle by using your blades. And then the boss will be right in front of you. It's the Jorgen, the Oath Guard. It's quite a difficult encounter. He is tanky, but he is very slow. So at the same time, it's not too hard to defend against. If he is too difficult, drop the difficulty to kill him. And you'll get yourself some good loot, including this big crystal here, which we mentioned earlier. Not only will you get loot for killing this boss, you're going to get a journal that he drops as well, which is a collectible. With the lore and the loot collected, don't forget the crystal to the left here as well. Just destroy that for some more crystals to use at the wishing well when you get there. And then with all the loot collected in this area, just head back the way. Just grapple back across this gap. And now we'll follow the path where the favour wants us to go. So this is where we picked up the hack silver earlier. And we're now just taking the right path. Drop down the ledge. And run straight ahead. And you'll see this torch ahead of you. Just drop down the ledge and make your way forward. You're going to jump across this gap. There will be a health stone if needed by this body. Jump over the next gap here by swinging. And then you want to climb up this wall in front of you.
No doubt about it. Just like the...
At the top of this ledge, the path does split again. You can go like straight ahead here, or you can head left. And you may have noticed that Yggdrasil rift as well. It's a bit off path, so we're not going to cover that. But if you go left, there's more favors you can find. There's enemies. You'll be able to get that Yggdrasil rift and some more stuff. But we're going to head straight and follow the favor. In this area now, you got loads of enemies that you're going to encounter that you want to clear. And in the far distance over there, there's an ogre that is banging on a gate. Now, your aim here as part of the favor is just to clear the area of enemies and kill that ogre. With everything clear, there's quite a lot to explore here. If you head to the left there's going to be a new favor to pick up. Keep on going. You will notice red coffins up top and whatnot. And there's a passageway to a locked door just over thereabouts. Take that passageway. There will be some hack silver, but you won't be able to get through the locked door yet. There's this hack silver chest right in front of me across the way from the gate, which you can get. And then to the right of this, there is some walls that you can... well, there's a wall that you can use your spear on. But there's one hidden highlighted area that you can't see here that you need to follow the path to the right to get that wall done. There's some collectibles in there. Right next to the wall, this is hack silver though. I'm not going to cover any of that, but there's quite a bit going on if you head that way. There's this hanging basket though that we can get while we're here. And if you do follow the right path, there will be another favor to pick up as well. But all it's going to be covering different video guides. We're going to try and stay on path here, and we're going to head to the gate and open it. There might be a dragon in this area while you're clearing the enemies as well. If so, there's not much you can do with the dragon. You just got to defend yourself and just dodge it. You could retreat to a hiding spot, let it go away and come back. But once all done, just open the gates. Once through, just continue the path. You got to be aware of these poisonous plants that are going to try and kill you. Just get your axe out and kill them first so they don't hurt you. And there's some hack silver on this dead body here. Just behind that is another plant, so be careful. And just keep pushing forward, following the path. You'll head through this archway and the path is going to split again. You want to go right for this favor, but if you go left, you will notice this red coffin. Just beware of the plant that's next to it. And collect your loot from the coffin. There'll be an enemy encounter here, Val the Oath Guard. So it's another boss fight. And again, it can be quite difficult, but it's the same as the one before. It's another one of these guards. They are very slow, so they're quite easy to dodge the attacks, but if you're underpowered or on a harder difficulty, they are going to kill you very, very quickly. So maybe lower the difficulty if you are struggling, but it's just a case of defending and blocking attacks and attacking when you can until he dies. With this boss also defeated, just like the other one, he is going to drop some lore as well. So just collect all of the loot that he drops, including that lore. And with the lore collected and the loot, you can now open the red coffin. And with all the loot now collected in this little area, just head back to where the crossroad was. And just up above, you'll see one of these crystals again. Just destroy that for some crystals to use at the wishing well. If you remember, I'll definitely link that wishing well video in the video description for you. And then you just want to push forward through this archway. There will be a health stone if needed on the ground before you head in. And just squeeze through the gap. You're now going to have possibly your first fight with a dragon. This is the Crimson Dread, which is another boss fight, and you're just going to have to kill him in order to save Burger and complete the favor. Now, while the dragon is down like this and attacking you, it's best just to dodge the attacks. Have your axe out, and after each attack that it tries to get you, you can just get some counter attacks in on him to cause some damage. Just watch for the unblockable attack, which is that one there and this one here. He'll dart at you. But if you do manage to get any parries in, you will stun it a little bit to do some good damage. Once so much damage is done, he is going to fly into the air and try and do a dive attack at you. So just get your axe ready. And as he dives, hit him with the axe. This will make him fall, and you can do some mega damage at this point. Just lodge everything you got at him. At the end, you'll press R3 to finish the fight off, and you're done with the dragon. If this is too difficult for you, just be sure to lower the difficulty to get it done easier. The dragon will drop some nice loot for you, so be sure to collect all of this. And before you go to rescue Burger to finish the favour, there is going to be some loot in the area. So just head to the left of the area when you're looking at this sort of like tower here where you're going to head in a moment. And you're going to find an Odin's Raven just off the ledge here. Be sure to collect that. From the Odin's Raven, just to the right of it, you're going to notice another one of these crystals. So make sure you grab this. And with the crystal collected, just look to the right for another Yggdrasil Rift. Go and interact with this. And you'll find another one of these worms if you've got this favour active. And with the worm collected, you can interact with the rift again to get your reward.
Got it.
I'm back. Don't mind me. I know you don't want me around.
I did not.
And we are nearly ready to rescue Burger now. Just head to the right from that rift. You're going to find some hack silver on the floor just next to a dead body. And just left of this hack silver is the wall that you need to climb in order to rescue Burger. At the top of the wall, before you follow the quest marker, just look left to find a red coffin. And then proceed through the doorway.
Over here.
He'll be right in front of you. After interacting and talking with him, he wants you to take him to a Mystic Gateway, and just to the right of him you'll find one. So just go over to the Mystic Gateway and interact with it to finish the quest. As soon as he walks through the Mystic Gateway, you'll have the For Vanaheim favour completed.
We can get out of here.
And just before we close this video off, there's so much to explore in this area. Just past the Mystic Gateway here, you can go through and get yourself some more crystal. And heading back to the gateway, just across from the gateway, you can pick up another favour if you haven't already, where you got to find these stags. And that's about it. Be sure to explore this area in full though. The crater is just part of it. You got the sinkholes over here, you have a forest. There's so many side quests to find or favours. It's such a good area to explore and to get to loot from. But this is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed this favour guide. If you have, be sure to like, share and subscribe to support. And check out my video description and pin comment for playlists for more guides on God of War Ragnarok. Until next time, thank you for watching this. Stay safe and peace out.